Right, another little mailbag, and let's get started. Let's see what we got. We've got about, what's 5 items here. I just recorded a bit of video for evidence for a seller who sold me a bad cable for my MacBook Pro, which he did the video on recently, which I don't know if I published or not. Oh yeah, remember to subscribe too if you like the video. Don't forget that, and give us a thumbs up and stuff like that. Okay, so here's some drill bits. Some 3mm bits, because that's what they're supposed to be. I think there's 10 of them or something in there. My son broke a drill bit and didn't tell me, and I found out when we did go and use them. Luckily it's not the size I needed at the time, so anyway, I'll buy a bunch of 10, you know. I can get 10 from China cheaper than I can buy one locally, and I don't use it often, so it'll be fine. Part of the problem is that local shops have huge markups on their stuff, and in most cases, obviously not always, but and as a result, things are overpriced here compared to what they should be. You know, I know, for example, the company I work for, their items, I know roughly what they sell them to merchants for, and compared to what the merchants charge, big difference in price. Anyway, 7mm ratchet, which is just like the other ones I did. So it should be a 7 or 6, should be a 6mm on this one. Okay, so that's a 6mm just there. Alright, so now I've got a nice set. It's a massive head on that, but you know, ratchets work. So sweet, I've got a nice little set of spanners for working in the lab here. One was at 6 to 13mm. So let's got to do something. And you know, I've actually got a little toolbox somewhere, like a little folding top one, like a fishing tackle box, and I need to get that in here and put my bits of tools and stuff in. You know, have 2 sets of toolboxes anyway. And here's some more for that. This is actually very fast. I ordered this, what was it, a week ago. Very fast. Now the question is, will it do what I want? I don't know yet. The plan I had for this is for like this kind of situation. We've got a radio. It's not wide enough. Damn it. Because I'm trying to find a spanner which fits these. I made one ages ago from a hinge. If I find it, I'll show you it. If I can find it. I can't find it now. But I've got that's actually a hinge, half a hinge, and I just ground it down to shape socket. It's got 2 prongs on it, which fits the microphone socket. So I was hoping that would be the same diameter, because it doesn't specify, but it doesn't. Yeah. The other thing I was looking at for this was the on HP, which I did repaired recently. Let me just go and try it on there. Hold on a second. No, it's too narrow for that as well. HP looks about the same size as the radio mic socket, so in this case this is no good. At least not that better. This one here is bigger. Maybe with some modification this one will work. If anyone knows where you can get a proper spanner which does these things, that'd be brilliant. Obviously this is way too short, but yeah, diameter's a bit bigger, so it gives me an idea at least what I need to try and find. So that's a bit of a fail. Those are no good to me, but maybe this will be handy. I don't know. Here's the bits go in the back. You can put one bit in the back. Not that handy. Yeah, I don't know. Ratchet drive, I don't know. It feels a bit cheap, but it was cheap. Oh, it might be handy for something. I just don't know what. Yeah, okay. That was a waste of time. Lucky it wasn't expensive. Okay, Iris. Get some parts that should have arrived a week ago. I'm guessing. Give it that. We have, yeah, a week ago. That's way smaller than I was expecting. I was thinking of these for the HP where it's got that broken pot on the front panel. All these. I purchased 2 of each in case I stuffed it up. So this one here can actually fit behind the front panel itself, in between the circuit board and the front panel, in theory. And then I'll set it shaft will protrude through the front, and I'll just have to probably have to cut the shaft down a bit and put a knob in the front. Right, so this is more likely to work. This is a maybe. It's got the same leg spacing, it's like a triangular leg spacing on it. So this was an option as well. As you can see, it's got like a slot on the side in there, it's like a preset. So this is an option also. This may fit, I don't know, we'll see which one works, but this is obviously going to be more robust, I think, but we'll have to see what fits. That'll be in the video at some point when I get around to doing that. Okay, next thing. So as you can see, I purchased a bunch of little electrical boxes because, well, you know, why not? What they're made out of? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's one that's embarrassing. I thought I actually should have knowledge of this, but I don't. Feels like it's got 3D inserts. That's something. They do. 3D inserts, which is good. Yeah. I think that's polycarbonate. See, ABS sounds more metallic. Hello. It sounds a bit dull for ABS. I think they're polycarbonate. But yeah, it's alright. The nice little boxes, waterproof boxes. It's got a seal in there as well. And yeah, threaded insert. It's actually quite nice. Quite nice indeed. What size were these things? I don't remember. Let's get a tape measure. Now they actually look very slightly yellow, which means it's probably, it could be recycled material and slightly aged. It's a bit of a sink mark down the side there, but that's probably not a big deal. Don't know, it could be ABS, but it could be recycled ABS. Just a bit suspicious of it. So 100mm by 50mm by 67 outside. So you mean they're right. So they'd be good for some future projects. I didn't have anything specific in mind when I bought them, but I don't think. I don't know. I was just browsing around and probably saw them and thought, oh, that's cool, I'll get some of them because the price was okay. Right, that's Mailbag for now. So subscribe and all the usual stuff, and we shall put all this together. Tell your friends and ask questions, and if you want links to anything, ask me soon. whilst I still have the links. Alright. Yeah, because right now it's easy to find them because they're towards the top of my purchase history, but when I go down a long way, I purchase a lot of stuff, so they tend to disappear and it gets a bit hard to find stuff. So let me know. Catch you later. Right, so these are the drill bits. I'm not going to go too much on this, but set of 10, and I don't think I pay much for these. It's only a couple of dollars. It's drill bit. You don't need to see the detail. There's the thing. It's no. The picture's going on top. There we go. Right, $1.87. Right, $1.87 for set of 10. Who knows what the qualities are going to be like? I haven't used any yet. They might snap as soon as I go to use them, but yeah. Anyway, it's not bad, is it? Right, so these are these electrical boxes I purchased. Set of 5, waterproof. They're actually not bad quality, man. They're actually not too bad things. And specs here, ABS. It actually says ABS, cool. Even though it doesn't seem like it's metallic sounding enough to be ABS, but oh well. And dimensions 100mm by 68 by 50. And yeah, that's what you need to do. And there's close-up pictures, which you've probably seen anyway from the video. So there you go. That's that one. Right, time for a little mailbag, mainly because I've got something here which I'm waiting for. So, well, a couple of things here. So, well, I believe I do. So let's get started. So it's only 3 items. So I purchased some more standoffs. These ones are 2.5mm, I think they were. Just really small ones. Thought, could be handy for something. Saw them there, thought, yeah, what the hell. Might be 2mm. So it's nice to have a little variety of parts sometimes, so these ones are different sizes. I've got 3mm already. This one I think I need to be careful opening up. Now this packaging is a bit dodgy. Alright, flimsy little bag. If I can find the thing that's in it. Where is it? It's in there somewhere. Some screws. Maybe it's not what I thought it was. Okay, right. That's not so bad then. I'm waiting for a cable. In one of my other mailbags I did recently, I'm not sure, I can't remember if I published it on it yet or not. It might be part of this one, beginning early on. I purchased a laptop cable for a hard drive flex cable for the MacBook Pro, which I've done a video on replacing. Now that cable was faulty, so I've done the video on replacing the cable, and all that was accurate and correct, but that particular cable doesn't work. It's a faulty cable. I've actually raised a dispute at the moment with the seller on AliExpress, which is still waiting for resolution. Actually, it's not been finished. Basically saying that the cable doesn't work. I did actually ask them, say, this cable is faulty, can you send me another one? But the seller was disputing it, so that's the way it goes. The AliExpress can sort it out. In the meantime, I purchased another cable somewhere else. So another thing, I also purchased some of these little hard drive mounts because it had 2 missing. So I bought a few of those as well. So next time I open it up, I can put the rest of the screws into the hard drive to secure it properly. And this is one of the main things I'm waiting for. Let's get the invoice out of the way. Right. How pointless. Okay, they put this on the top. What about the bottom of the box? Idiots. Anyway, never mind. Just wrap it in the bubble wrap, not just put it on top. It gets damaged in the bottom of the box too when I drop it on the ground. Mind you, these probably won't get damaged anyway. But so these are computer fans. I purchased these from PB Tech, who are a local technology outlet. They do computer stuff mostly, gaming and things like that. But I'm not into gaming, so yeah. Yes, I'm a nerd, well, geek, not into gaming. Does that make me not a geek? I don't know. So, these fans, couple of generic fans, but these aren't quite what I was expecting. Ah, dear. Okay, well, the fan I thought I purchased, based on the pictures on the website, had a speed sense wire as well. These are only power, because this is for the fan replacement of the Rohde & Schwarz, which is over here. Alright, so this is the Rohde & Schwarz fan. It actually weighs a ton compared to this. This is really weighs nothing. Alright, but it's got a speed sense wire on it. Now I've actually figured these out. So the red is positive, blue is negative, and green is the speed sense, based on what I could figure out when the thing was running. Right, so it weighs a ton. Right, and this weighs almost nothing. But the pictures on the website showed a speed sense wire, which is why I purchased these fans. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. I wonder if I set the wrong one, whether the pictures are inaccurate. Not much luck recently with things, am I? So anyway, it may not matter. I mean, it's the same footprint. It may not even be using the speed sense. I haven't got that far. But the Rohde & Schwarz has got a panel on the bottom, and it's got seals. It's still got Agilent seals on the back of the panel, and I don't want to break those seals to take the panel off just to see if the speed sense wire's hooked up. Anyway, that's another story. So yes, a couple of fans. They weren't too expensive. I mean, I use them eventually anyway. But yeah, no speed sense, which is not what I asked for. Anyway, okay, that's that bit. Put his knife away. Catch you later. Right, so these are the standoffs. $4.88 US for a pack. 270 pieces apparently. So you know, they'll come in handy, I'm sure. Any specs on here? Here we go. So 3x3, 5x3, 8x3, 10x3, up to 25x3, and 90 screws and 90 nuts apparently. So you know, it's alright, isn't it? It'll come in handy, I'm sure. Okay, so these are the hard drive screws for the MacBook. Got that pentalobe kind of style screws on them. I don't know, I can't use Phillips for those, but anyway. So 76 cents for a set of 4. So that's not bad, eh? You know, why they wouldn't go missing in the first place, I don't know. But anyway, there you go. So AliExpress. Right, it's my mailbag. So a few more bits I've been waiting for, hopefully. Let's see what we've got in here. These make really good spludgers actually, these things. This is actually a spreader, but it makes a really good spludger. I've got one of these already. They're awesome. They're really good because they're nice and stiff, quite strong. This is solder paste in a little tub. So I thought, oh, I'll get some of that because I'm getting a bit low on it. So I thought I'll get some in the tub because I've got a syringe. I can always just suck some up into a syringe and just use that and refill from that. But even this could be quite handy, just spreading it on. But yeah, it comes with a little spludger thing, so you know that in itself is handy. Next thing, finding the box. Well, I'm guessing it is here. Here's the sides at least. And it must be the front edge there. So as I said in the other bit of mailbag I did like half an hour ago before this mail arrived, I had an issue with the flex cable which I installed in that Mac Pro, which I did a video on. The cable didn't work, even though the installation went fine. The cable was faulty, it didn't work. Probably should have tested it before I installed it anyway. So I ordered another one from somewhere else. Well, I actually ordered a couple from different places. So this one here has arrived. So actually says Foxconn on it too. wonder how real that is. Doesn't say Apple, it says Foxconn. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, I've got another cable now for the Mac Pro, so I can try that at some point. And try and get to this one. This one's a bit squashed. Probably doesn't matter. Probably not. I think that's the front there. Oh dear. Come on. So much tape. Okay. And here we go. Here's another one. Actually another two. Right. I got these from a different trader, but they look very similar. They're different. These ones say Apple on at least. So, I don't know. Which one's real? Probably none of them. But I'm going to go the Apple ones first. What the hell. But yeah, so I bought a bunch of those. Yeah, so I've got plenty to try now. I've always got spares as well. So I mean, this is the original one here. One that came with the machine. So it's got Apple on there, but it doesn't say anything about Foxconn. Alright, so this is the one which is in it. You can see there's quite a big difference here in design. Yes, well, it's got some little graphic thing on it. Anyway, it's all a load of rubbish. Right, so that's that. That's the mailbag for now. Some more intriguing bits, I guess. See you later. Right, so this is the MacBook Pro hard drive cable for the A1278 model. And this is the second one I purchased. I purchased one originally for someone else, and that turned out to be crap, and the guy didn't support it, and I asked actually for a replacement because it didn't work properly, and he basically refused. I ended up disputing it with AliExpress, and I got my money back, so that was alright. But this is the one I purchased from somebody else, and this one's been absolutely fine in the computer, so this is what I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is from Mac Shop Store, and $5.28 each, and $5 shipping. You know, yeah, well, you know, sometimes you pay, and I mean, it works okay. So I purchased two of those, so that's happy. Where's the other one? This is the one I purchased here, which I had the issue with. Don't buy it from this guy. Okay. I know I tried to deal with him without raising a dispute, and he just wasn't interested. So don't buy from him. Oh, a bit more mailbag. Let's see what we got. And I think I need a new knife blade. Not much risk cutting myself with this, I don't think. Look. Yeah. Got a whole bunch of 3mm screws. I don't have many of these left, so I thought I'd get some more. Just I think they're 20mm long. Nothing particularly exciting there. What's in this one? Right. Now, I got these in the hope that I can find a plunger which will fit this. This one looks close. Not sure how these all go on there. Let's find out. Well, that'll fit. Cool. So I can use it on this one. That's what I got them for. So awesome. I've actually got one now. So I'm trying to use my finger and shove it in there and do it that way. But the other thing is I can also use some of these for other things, like some heatsink compound, you know, thermal compound, things like that. Because I bought some in a tub which I've now lost. Oh, here it is. This. I thought, well, instead of having a little tub like this, I could put it into one of those small syringes and suck it all out into there. I don't know, maybe this tab is a bit more useful, I don't know, but options. So it'll be used for something, but at least I've got one of those now, that's great. Next thing. Right, I've been meaning to get one of these for a while. Comes a little screwdriver too. The idea behind this is on the MacBook Pro I've been working on, with the sort of dented, look at that. Probably doesn't matter. The where the flex cable had failed. Now the only option I actually had to use that computer was to use an external USB drive. But I thought, well, if I got one of these, this hard drive caddy, so it's a SATA connection on there, you can actually put this in place of the CD drive or DVD drive that's inside it. So if you don't really use that, you could put this in instead and put the hard drive in here. And that's the theory behind it. And it's got some, looks like captive screws in there. So look, right, captive screws, so you don't lose them. It's quite handy. Can make quite a long way, don't they? Look at that. Maybe it's a grab screw. It might be. So yeah, be careful not about trying to screw it in too far. That's right. But yeah, it's a grab screw. You can see there. That's the end of it there. So I should go right through if I'm not careful. But yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's got this little faceplate here you can clip on as well once it's in place. Right, it needs to have a button to push in, I'm not quite sure. But looks like it has a button. And it's got an LED, or is it eject hole? I don't know. What's the point in that? Maybe it's a standard plate they use for other things and they just add it onto this as well. Because there's no LED and there's no ejector, so yeah, anyway, it's okay, it's just a blanking plate. So right, so if you're not using a slot loading one, then you can use that as a blanker. But anyway, so I've got some of those now, before I didn't have one, so that's pretty handy, and I think that's it for the time being. Catch you later. Right, this is the SATA drive caddy adapter for the MacBook Pro, and I think it'll work on other computers as well, but it says MacBook Pro, but putting this as the connector system on it, which is not shown, interestingly, I think. Is that one? Here we go. So there's a connector there. So yeah, I mean, that's, you know, standard size. It's probably the same as most other computers anyway. I imagine it's a standard form factor. And here's the various specs on it. 2.5-inch SATA drive, obviously not the actual unit, and supported drive capacity 125 gig, which is interesting. I would have thought it would just be a pass-through connector, which is surprising. 125mm. Yeah, okay, so 125mm square. They've already measured one, so I'm guessing that's what they are. But and there's those grub screw retainer things on the side of it there, and yeah, instructions. Yeah, anyway, that's the end of that one. Right, time for a mailbag video. Now, I've got a bit of a collection here. I'm going to start with the biggest thing first because it's a bit awkward in the way. Now, I already kind of know what this is, and it looks like it's been opened up on the way here because the tape isn't stuck down like it should be, compared to the other end, which is. So I think it's been opened on the way here. So hopefully it's actually intact and it's not actually like missing or anything. I need to get this tape out of the way in case it damages what I'm going to take out. Obviously it's like a poster roll. Right. Now, awesome. Now basically I purchased the t-shirt here, and this logo will give it away to some people. I'll get there in a second. And this is the main thing I wanted. A signed Prodigy poster for their, I think was it 20 years or 25 years? I can't remember now. It's either 20 or 25 years for their album, and it's been signed by the band. So awesome. So Liam, Keith, and Maxim signed it. Woo! Actually got some proper memorabilia, and it's all nice and shiny and stuff. Cool. So I'm not sure how many they did. I think they said they were doing 150 or something like that. I think it's 150 posters. So there's not many of these. And the other thing, because that poster basically came with this shirt, right? I had to buy one of these shirts, and you got the poster with it, limited number. So this shirt here, I'll never get this folded back up again. I'll never get. I know I got a folding shirt. Here we go. So it's got the crab on the front there. So awesome. Now it wasn't the ideal shirt. The one I really wanted was already gone. It's already sold out. So I had to settle for this one. But that's fine. Still got myself a cool Prodigy shirt. And it's a collection of other ones I've already got. I have a few. I've only actually seen the Prodigy once when I came to New Zealand. I went to the concert in West Auckland. So yeah, I can't fold stuff. I'll give it to my wife later. She knows how to fold stuff. Right. So yes, I've been seen him once, and my wife's actually seen him several times, but I've only seen him once, unfortunately. And it was a good concert. I took my oldest son with me. He loved it. He was how old was he then? He must have been 13, I think. Something like that. Anyway, moving on. Next thing. Heat shrink tape. Oh my god, heat shrink tubing. Seems to be quite a bit of it in there. I'm not going to open it up. It's 5 mil, I think. I think it's 5 mil. So it's 5 meters of that. I think it's one piece. I purchased a whole bunch of these and I was stocking up. Let's open this up. Okay, more BNC cables. So I've had to stock up again because I've just not had enough. I keep on using them. So these are 50 ohm cables. I needed some more for when I set up my Rubidium standard and video distribution amplifier and stuff like that. I need more cables for that. I've used some. Right, next. Now, what the hell was this? Oh yes, heat shrink. Okay, this is heat shrink as well, but it's a different kind. It's this is, you know, a really soft, quite thick one, and this is a really thin one. It's more like for doing batteries and things like that. So you've got battery packs, and it's a really thin one. Different material. So yeah, it'll come in handy with something. I don't have any particular use for it right now, but I will eventually. Right, next thing. Another BNC cable. I'm not quite sure why I got some from different places. I'm not sure what happened, but I think, that's right, this is a long one. That's right. These ones are 1 metre. I think this was 2 metres. But this is 75 ohm. That may or may not be a problem. I don't know yet. We'll see if it becomes a hindrance. But yeah, I thought I might just get it if I need to run a cable down to my bench, because 1 metre is not quite long enough down to my bench. So I thought, well, if I just have a longer cable for that, and we'll go from there. So yeah, that's the mailbag for now. And I think the coolest thing here is the Prodigy shirt and the Prodigy poster, which is signed by the band. Awesome. I'm happy about that. Now I can go and put it away and never look at it ever again. But I've got one. Okay, catch you later. Bye. Right, so this is the Prodigy's web store. So this is actually the shirt I wanted to get here. It's got the crab on the front, which is in neon pink, which I thought was quite cool, but they're all sold out, unfortunately, so I had to get this one. And that's the posters, which I managed to get one off. You say you have to buy one of those shirts in order to get that. So let's go into there, eh? So they did a little giveaway, 150 posters. So yeah, I managed to get one. That's pretty cool. Right, so this is the heat shrink, the 5 meter 5mm bundle, which I showed. $1.52 with free shipping. You know, so you can't beat that, really. That's awesome prices. If I could buy that from a shop, it'll cost me a hell of a lot more. For like J cars, I'd probably pay $20 to 1 meter. It's ridiculous. Or $10 a meter or something stupid like that. So yeah. Right, so this is the BNC cables that I've purchased several of these now, and they've been really nice. I like the insulated sleeves on them, you know, and they just feel like nice cables. So they're $6.95 a piece. So they're probably not the cheapest out there, but I like the cables, so I'll keep buying them. 50 ohm coaxial line. I don't know what that means. Anyway. Rated voltage 500 volts. Yeah, whatever. We'll see. It's a BNC. Come on. Alright. So yeah, I mean, they're nice enough cables, aren't they? You know, they're alright. Can't complain. Alright, so this is this black heat shrink, which I purchased, that really thin one. I think I ordered 50mm, was it? Something like 60mm wide, goes to 38 once it's got something inside it, I suppose. So that's this one here, and it's meant for battery packs, things like that, but you know, I'm sure I'll find a use for it at some point. But yeah, I mean, again, it wasn't too bad. $1.35 for a metre. Yeah, it's a bit more expensive than the other stuff, but it's quite a large diameter, so you expect it to be a bit more expensive. Oh, premature. I've got another one over here. Hold on. Here we go. Where's the... There we go. I've got an idea what this is. It's rattly. Another box of standoffs. So I've already got some standoffs like this, but I've been using some of them, so let's get down. What I'm going to do is just merge the two boxes together, just stuff one in the other. These are 3mm as well. Yeah, I think these are 3mm ones. Better be 3mm. Yeah, these are 3mm set. I can just see it just down there. So I've now got 2mm. I think I've ordered some 2.5 as well. I'm not sure. And I've got 3mm now as well. Well, I've already got 3mm, but I was topping up. If you know, I do merge the two cases together, I've got another little case with, you know, handy compartments. I could use that maybe for some service mount parts or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. I'll find a use. Okay, now I'm done. Bye.